So at this point, you guys should have started and almost finished lesson 7. Now, it may seem really weird that I'm going all the way back to the very beginning, the first activity in lesson 7, but I thought this was an important one to talk about because this is a good puzzle that illustrates how sometimes the pattern isn't always going to be that easy to identify, and that you might have to do a couple of steps before the pattern itself emerges. And what I mean by that is I have 5 blocks here. Now, I can solve this puzzle by moving forward twice, getting the nectar, moving forward one more time, and grabbing the last nectar from that flower. But soon, you're not going to be able to advance to the next puzzle if you use more blocks than it says to. So this puzzle can be solved with 5 blocks, but unfortunately, I've used 6. So if I hit run, it works. It lets me go on to the next one, but unfortunately, that's not always going to be the case. So, what we need to do is identify the pattern and maybe the step or two that we're going to have to complete before that so we can properly solve this puzzle with the 5 blocks. Now, this space right here is the one that's going to essentially cause an issue with the pattern. So first I need to move into this empty space. And by doing that, now it's going to set me up, and I know it's not going to work, and it tells me I've done it wrong. But now, with the B right here, I can actually identify the pattern that I now am going to need to move one space forward, get the nectar, move one space forward again, and get the nectar. So if I know that's the pattern now of moving forward and getting the nectar, what I can do is combine that with the repeat block that I have. And if this set of code allows me to get the nectar from one flower, I'm simply going to repeat that process twice because there are 2 flowers that I have to get the nectar from. So now when I run it, I get a successful solution. I've used just the 5 blocks. I've used just the 5 blocks to solve it. And you can see that here's the pattern identified properly in the block.